It's Nep Station, everyone! And we got a trophy. Congratulations on beating Zero Dimension. And so, Nep Station has started up once more. I wonder how that's going to sound when I edit this, because I'm going to have the Twit Station followed by the Nep Station. Oh well. Man, Zero Dimension's story had a surprising amount of volume. It did. You even returned to our world once, Neptune. So much happened in such a short time. I'm tuckered out. But isn't it exciting to meet up with party members who left and face the final battle together? It feels like that situation was made just for a skilled pro-tag like me. I feel no matter how you look at it, Uzume was the protagonist. Debatable. There's another word for it, but I can't remember what it is. It's basically sort of like a secondary protagonist that's in the story for a while. There's an actual word for that. Jewel-tagonist? Something like that. No way! I'm lying, I'm just joking, Neptune. No matter how you look, you're the protagonist. Hello, protag. I knew it! It is you, after all, Nepgear. You wouldn't leave me hanging like that. You're always here to raise me up. As expected of my little sis. Okay, Neptune. As the face of the series, please read the episode preview. The wait is over. The CPUs are in a bind over internet lies and rumors. Not only that, but a mysterious 4-person group called Gold Third is closing in. Where lies Gamindustri's fate? Next episode, Hyperdimension Neptunia G, to a hopeful future. Ready? Go! Well then. Oh, a VR event is about to begin, therefore, headset.
Hey, hiya there. Well, I'm here yet again. What's this? Is this a drink? This color! I don't think this is very healthy for you.
Probably eggplant juice.
Wow, I wonder what it tastes like. Let me try a sip. Here I go.
Good luck.
Oh, I know. This is an energy drink, isn't it?
Maybe?
So this is what you're always drinking. Whoopsie, I just remembered I drank a whole lot of juice right before coming here. Thanks, but I think I'll have to pass on this. That's right, talking about energy drinks, I just remembered. You know my special Netball V2, right? That was actually made by me playing around by mixing energy drinks together.
Sounds healthy.
When I was still a student, we had to put on a cafe for our school culture festival. I was playing around with mixing energy drinks. Actually, it was a recipe I invented. It was a hit! It was so fun to see people enjoy the drink I made. So it started as tasting and comparing energy drinks led me to analyzing their ingredients and creating my own special drink. Oh, right! That giant drum that Uzume drank. I just made it taste like Netball V2. It was just water with no nutrients. Just a bit of trivia. Even as a CPU, drinking that much after a serious injury would be disastrous. Oh, but it'd be disastrous for a normal person to drink a drum full of water, too, so don't do this at home. With Netball V2, though, regardless of the ingredients, everyone gets better just by thinking they're drinking something amazing. Your head might clear up when you first drink it, but you're still pushing your body in the end. Make sure not to drink too much.
Hey! It's almost time for our meeting!
Is it time already? Sorry, I had a prior engagement today, so I better get going.
Ominous.
I'll definitely be back, so wait for me.
So basically what she was saying... Oh, it's over there for me. So basically what she was saying was that she came up with a new recipe at one point. Let me take my headset off. Right, there we go then. We're in Hyperdimension Neptunia G, the golden leaders, reconstructors of Gamindustri. Let's just go. Well, we know that much.
It's been a few days since Neptune and I returned from the Zero Dimension. When we got back, we threw a small tea party to apologize to everyone for worrying them, but also to thank them for helping us.
Well, it's the least you could do under these circumstances.
However, Gamindustri was still in the middle of the CPU shift period, so we were worried everyone would be too busy to accept our invitation. But day by day, the baseless slander and terrible rumors against Neptune and the others have piled up. It seems they all had way more stress piled up than I thought.
Ugh! Who's the jerk who posted on that image board saying I'm a lonely protector without any friends? It's spreading everywhere!
I'm having similar issues. There are claims that I've been excessively purchasing expensive teas from multiple shops, but I've been home all day.
Yes, but you could do online shopping.
Same. There are tons of Amazon product reviews written in my name for some reason. They're all pretty negative. Weird ones, too. Some products have gotten 100 low ratings in just 2 weeks, and these people are misspelling words in the reviews just to piss me off. For some reason, people are being led to believe it's from my supposed secret account.
Well, get this. They're all posting that I push all my work on Nep Jr. and Isti, and all I do is goof off. How rude.
Yeah. How rude of them.
Is she joking?
Everyone wanted to voice their complaints, so they made time to come to our party.
So, it's the same for everyone, huh? What terrible times we're living in. This is an awful mess.
Thanks to this, I can't go on without eating my feelings via delicious sweets. I'll end up putting on more mass at this rate.
You mean her chest is going to get larger?
Finally we get to hear Sarah's voice.
There are some real meanies out there! How can they write all these lies with a straight face on?
I feel so bad for Blonde.
I can think of 2 reasons. One is that this is the work of pranksters. The other is that this is an elaborate scheme set for our ruin.
Could be both.
If it is the latter, it could be assumed that it's the work of hostile nations. But that almost seems inconceivable.
All of our sisters are great friends.
Indeed. That is why I hope the 4 of us can endure these troubling times.
Hey, Neptune, didn't you say you had something important to tell us at this tea party?
Yeah, now that I remember, you did mention that. I was too busy complaining, so I forgot.
Yep, that I do. It completely slipped my mind, too.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
You see, I was thinking since times are tough, we should get through this as one big team instead of dealing with it individually.
A surprisingly good idea coming from you, Neptune. I was starting to feel like I was at my limits working alone.
I'm in complete agreement with Neptune, and nothing will happen to split us all up. Nothing at all.
Oh, I know. They say 3 heads are better than 1, so we should be helping each other.
Yes, let's completely ignore everyone else in the room and say 3.
Helping each other out, huh? I do think it's a good idea, but it'll probably be spun in a way that'll just fan the flames.
I can see the criticisms in tomorrow's headlines. The New World Order has begun. Or, meet the CPUs who can't do anything on their own.
I think you might be thinking a little too pessimistically.
You'd understand if you'd been hounded by criticisms for this long. Imagine if every one of your good intentions were skewed by the public so fault was found in them. You'd get pretty pessimistic too.
But I think it's worth trying. Since this is Neptune we're talking about, I'm sure she has an amazing idea.
I think your expectations are too high, but what do you think, Neptune?
Well, I think it'd be awesome if all our nations got together and threw a giant festival.
A festival? Our nations already have those every year.
Yes, but this one's a special festival. Come on now.
You're thinking too small, Noir. I want to set up a multi-nation festival, a festival to celebrate all of game industry.
Exactly, then coming together makes sense. Oh dear.
And we can use up everyone's national budgets to throw the biggest party ever!
And that's where the idea becomes stupid.
I think that's going a little too far.
No, that's a good idea.
What?
Hear me out. I'm ignoring the part about blowing the budget, of course.
Oh, good.
I'm in agreement with Neptune's proposal. We've been working separately until now, but we can turn the tide with a move like this.
You're right. We might just get the chance to weed out whoever's been distributing strange information, too.
Distributing strange information?
I'm not certain, but I think someone has been spreading rumors and lies about us to cast the people into a state of mistrust and unease.
This is merely conjecture, but the scope of this work suggests the effort of a group. Otherwise, this amount of information control is impossible.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen the internet these days.
I guess while I was in the other world, you all have been investigating this quite a bit.
Well, aside from the fact that Neptune is as dense as usual when it comes to something important, let's try throwing this Game Industry Appreciation Festival.
Then let's all make the festival a huge success! Yeah!
Yay! Still no giant D's in these.
The months that followed that tea party passed by quickly, and the Game Industry Appreciation Festival was successfully executed.
I liked she mentioned the tea party, though. This is quite lovely.
Before the festival, the rumors and accusations about the CPUs had both increased and worsened. But ever since the festival began, those lies quickly disappeared. Perhaps everyone was enjoying the festival too much to care anymore. In fact, it looked like all the shares lost by the CPUs were being restored.
I'm relieved the festival opened without a hitch.
Me too. I thought there would be a lot of backlash, but people from all the nations happily worked together, which helped a lot.
That definitely surprised me. It'd be sweet if everyone's faith in our sisters was restored after this. Even just a little bit.
I doubt it will.
Everyone seems to be enjoying the festival, so I'm sure that'll happen.
I mean, otherwise what happens in the story is just, yay, everything's solved. The end.
I hope so.
Nepgear! Uni, we found you! Found you? Look at this! I got some crepes from that old man at the stall.
Wow, those look delicious. Would you let me have a bite?
Ta-da! We brought some for both of you. He gave it to us as a thanks for a fun festival. See, Uni, it's just like I said.
You're right. Maybe I was just being cynical.
Hey, isn't it almost time? Time? You know, for the Grand Prix finals! Our sisters are fighting, so we gotta go cheer them on! Ram, wait for me!
Hey, don't leave us behind! Wait up!
And so, as if we were ignoring our needless fears, the hugely successful festival approached its final day.
You are just raising so many flags right now, Nepgear.
That was also the day when the centerpiece of the festival, the Finals League of the G1 Grand Prix, would begin. That's where fierce battles between warriors from all over Gamindustri were waged.
And the CPUs decided to enter because that's completely fair.
Oh, by the way, it was a little disappointing, but I lost to Vert in the final qualifying round. At least I made 5th place, though.
I would have expected Uni to do better than you, to be honest. I mean, she's got guns.
I would personally like Neptune to win, but please, everyone, do your best!
So it's come down to us four after all.
This is perfect! Let's use this as a chance to see which one of us is the strongest goddess!
Splendid! This is the perfect opportunity for me to show off my strength before all the nations!
Goodness, you all get so overly confident when you're in your HDD forms.
Well, what do you say, Neptune?
See, this is the first time we're hearing Blackheart's voice, and before anybody goes like, no, we heard it in Cyberdimension. Remember, that wasn't Blackheart, it was a proximity of Blackheart made by the developers of the game. This is us actually hearing Blackheart. Slightly different voice. Slightly. Yes. And it's still a bit,
I don't mind. If I'm victorious here, it will mean that Planetoon's future will be bright and my place secured.
I mean, I like the Blackheart voice that was in Cyberdimension, so it's strange.
It's decided then. We won't waste time with boring one-on-one matches. Let's end this with a 4-woman melee!
Hey, hold off on that match for a second.
What the? Who is that? Show yourself immediately!
Gotta wait for the loading first.
You say you don't know who we are, huh? Well, let me enlighten you.
We are those who reign from the 4 golden summits. We will call ourselves the Gold Third.
Gold Third? I don't really get how that makes sense if there are 4 of you, but step aside! Get out of the way of our final match!
They're based on third parties.
So rude! Can't you see we're livening up this boring party? Normally, for this kind of service, I'd charge you guys more than you could afford.
Is money your objective? Even if you were to extort us, we are not about to hand over control of Gamindustri.
Control of Gamindustri? Not interested.
But of course.
Then what the hell is it? Are you little doggies gonna bark all day, or are you gonna freaking bite?
That's right. I've always wanted to try my hand against a CPU.
How interesting. Do you all believe you can win against us?
It isn't a question. It'll simply be done.
Oh my.
You have a strong resolve. Very well. We will be your opponents.
Oh, we've got all the CPUs. Fantastic.
Now, let's begin.
Yeah, I remember we were meant to lose this fight though, so, there's not much point putting effort into. Hi, Rush, Yeah, as you can see,
You down.
it's just that is
I will
Just
never
lose.
be a memory.
Who wants to get defeated?
might just be worth defending, really.
This is Bisha.
Get it done
I
quickly.
captured the enemy.
Didn't even get a chance to use
Where
them.
is your finish line?
I would...
Not bad.
I'll complete the mission.
Disappear.
Till we meet again.
Keep your eyes front. I'll watch the rear. I'll slice you!
Alright.
There! I will never be a memory.
Logged out.
This can't be. We're going to lose?
Oh, yes.
This isn't possible.
I didn't think we would win.
But of course we would. We're strong after all.
Just when we had gotten everyone excited.
If it ends like this at the last moment, This'll be a freaking mess to clean up.
The time has come. I've been waiting for this moment.
That sounds like Uzume.
Huh?
This world and its CPUs can no longer fight against these negative emotions.
Wait!
What's this? It's Big Nepsy. Was this the meeting she meant?
That's...
You can't! Anything but that!
Now, let us begin the reorganization of this world. This game industry. The world has been rewritten. Now, General Afimojas, what do you desire of this newly reorganized world?
It would be nice to have some kind of sound effect when the world was rewritten.
Wealth. I will require as much as I can possess.
Money, is it? It seems the greedy exist in any era. Are you planning on starting a war?
War? Conflict that relies solely on arms is conflict of the days of old. In this century, information wars reign supreme. Not only this, but information exists as both weapons and wealth simultaneously.
I would have gone with simultaneously, but okay.
This is the very reason my secret association, Aphimax, exists.
I see. You're more of an intellectual than your appearance suggests.
Bit rude?
But it wouldn't be good of you to forget our promise, now would it?
Yes, you don't want like a promise forgotten.
Do not fear. I have not forgotten. I have already prepared the acquisition at your request. My subordinate is on the move.
Ah, yes, your subordinate. Steamax, was it? When will you introduce me?
Never!
He obeys me and follows only my commands. I have no intention of him making your acquaintance.
How cold. And here I've lent you the few friends I have. But it's fine. Just obtain the item. I've waited so many years. Do not make me wait any longer.
Huh? Guys, where are we? I'm pretty sure we were somewhere else.
Surely you're used to this by now. This is a regular occurrence to you.
Wait, where's everyone else? Am I alone? Hey, Noir! Blonde! Vert! No one's around. Noir and Nepgear and the others are gone. What in the heck happened? If I recall, we lost to some weirdos called Gold Third. Then we suddenly were engulfed in light. And the woman who showed up in the arena at the end, wasn't that the older me? I swear she was yelling something important. She looked kinda desperate, too. This sound. Could it be? Hello?
Neptune, you're safe!
Yep, I'm still kicking. What about you, Noir? Hey, by the way, where are you right now?
I have no idea, but I think I'm somewhere in La Station. I can see some familiar scenery in the distance.
This is the thing. How and why did they get placed where they were placed?
I believe I'm somewhere in Leanbox as well.
Like this. Why did they end up in their own nations?
Same here. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at Louis.
Vert! Blonde! I'm so glad you two are okay!
But what about the candidates? Come on now. I'm gonna ask where everyone else is. Where's Nepgear? Surely you'd want to know this.
Likewise, Neptune. But what in the world happened?
I remember making a few mistakes in battle and losing to Gold Third. So stupid. But when I came to, I was just here.
Looks like everyone's in a similar situation. I feel there's something going on that's way bigger than we could have imagined.
Are you talking about those towers?
Exactly. Those massive towers definitely weren't there before.
Were they not? Oh, I remember them quite well. It was about 13 years ago.
Towers? There aren't any. Wait! There they are! Towers! What are those giant things? And there are 4 of them.
Well, my guess is that those towers might have had something to do with this. I can't really think of a sane reason why we'd all end up where we are right now.
It would be best to return to our nations. Thankfully, we can still communicate, so we should gather your younger sisters.
Oh, I'm glad someone paid attention to the fact we should figure out where they are.
Right. We're clueless. They'll be a big help.
Yes. And they might actually, be in danger and they'd need help. Maybe you should have thought about that first.
All right. Then once we reach our respective basilicums, we will make contact again.
Got it.
Now that I know everyone's safe, I guess I'll try walking towards Planetoon. I have absolutely no idea where I am, though, so I have no idea where to go. Oh well, I get the feeling that some people are over that way. I'll go check it out.
And so, the 4 CPUs sought out their own nations, anxiously pondering the 4 strange towers now looming over Gamindustri. This was the beginning of their story.
Ooh, they changed the select screen. Well, obviously, we're gonna go with Noir's route. Not because of Noir, because of Uni. Obviously, for the 2 obvious reasons, because Uni is the best character, and the whole dating Sarah thing. Anyway, we'll see you in the next part when we go off to Noir's route. Ta-ta for now.
ギリギリのスピードで世界は奪ってく